Well, great day, everyone. I pulled cards. I wanted to look and see how Hunter Biden's felony conviction is affecting Biden, the father. Okay. And so what I got with it is, he's having a very difficult time with it. Of course, being a father. And that's the major thing that I got with it, but he knows that justice is justice. So we'll go through this and look at it. So what's above all of it, overriding everything, is he feels a bit pushed to the edge on this with these actions that are going on. Difficult time. The mind may be racing a bit because of all this. He is having conversations, and I think this is with his wife, that they definitely discuss this. What's crossing it is the burden with this obstruction, that this has come in, and this is, again, very difficult time for Hunter's father. So underneath of it all is what has been handed down to, and he knows these are the scales of justice, and it has to be accepted. So what we have, we're going to look at the foundation of this. I'm just going to read it that way. The foundation is, this is very painful, mentally, physically for him, but he knows there has to be a balance, holding on to balance when it comes to the laws, our rules, our regulations, and what's being held to, okay? Even though it's so painful, he knows that this is a balanced thing that he has to hold on to, that the law is the law. So above it, this has affected his world. It affects every part of him. But he knows, being president, that he's got these judgments and he's got to hold to the law. So what we have going on now, we have the rules, our laws, our regulations, and the action, the challenges, the action that's on its way when it comes to what's crossing it, the verdict, what's been handed down. But he knows the law is the law, and when it comes to the foundation of Trump, that Trump is out in the cold, as well as to what is being handed down. So putting it all together, he's in conversations with his wife. He feels on the edge. Here's another one of his children. He lost a wife. He lost his other children, one an accident, and then he lost a son due to cancer. And now his other son is possibly going to be incarcerated. So this is a big burden that he's carrying. Again, having conversations with his wife, and he understands the law is the law. And he's looking at the law, again, what's being handed down when it comes to the law, and it comes to Trump as well. And these actions going forward of being out in the cold, that you can't manipulate the law. What's coming down is going to come down, whether it's for his son Hunter or whether it's for Trump. So he has to stay president and looking at the judgments that's affecting his world. And even though it is so painful, he has to hold to the balance of what is being held to when it comes to the evidence and the outcome of the trial. etc. So I thought that was quite interesting that, of course, as a father, he feels backed up, you know. He would like to defend him, but he's really in a position where he can't defend his son, and the mental spin is just on going forward and the burden of having to deal with this, and again having conversations with his wife about this difficult time, this mountain of difficulty that they are now facing as a family yet again. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. Very tough time for President Biden, and I think that all of us can understand that as a parent. You know, you have a child and they're facing perhaps prison, and the law is the law, but you know, you want to see the best for your kids, but you can't control their lives, and all you can do is be as supportive as you can. But consequences are consequences. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.